David Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I start by commending the Leader of the House and indeed the Right Honourable Lady for Camberwell for pursuing this proposal, and indeed the Honourable Lady for Hampstead and Kilburn, not with us, but who will be perhaps the first gainer from it. This proposal is overdue. I say that, unlike my right honourable friend for Basingstoke, who wants to see radical change quickly, I'm an incremental reformer of the House, because reform of the House has unexpected consequences. But this is overdue. It is overdue because pairing is obsolete. And it's obsolete because of what the Honourable Lady for Wolverhampton North East made very plain. In today's politics, being absent is not good enough. The public, whatever the real reasons, the public will not forgive you for not being there. And so it's absolutely necessary that we put this in place and we keep it. After the year's up, we keep it. I have no doubt that that will be the outcome. Now, there will be issues, and my honourable friend, the member for Shipley, raises some of them, not always popular in the House, some of his concerns, but some of them are real. I mean, the issue of quorum will be a serious issue on Fridays and so on, so we have to deal with that. And also, with respect to his other amendments, I agree entirely with his amendment on miscarriage. I think that should go, as it were, nem con to here. But the other issues he raises on the issue of serious illness, irrespective of who the member is, of primary care of somebody who's seriously ill, again, and of the death of a close relative. The public will see that as necessary to maintaining the fairness of this proposal. And it's very, very important that in the public eye we maintain the view that this is a fair and sensible proposal. And therefore, I'd say to the Leader of the House that this may be a one-year review, but I would hope we would look at those elements before that year is up. Of course I can.
I thank my right honourable friend for giving way, and like him, I strongly support these proposals. But can I just support the immediate point he's making? Two years ago today was the day I went into hospital, and of course, as some members will know, I was in a coma for 11 days, during which time I missed, I think it was the second reading on the Article 50 vote, which attracted the kind of criticism that the honourable member for Wolverhampton North East was referring to. Whilst it's difficult to understand quite how I could have appointed the proxy in those circumstances, does my right honourable friend agree that we do need to look at how, when people are ruled out of participating in parliamentary affairs, they can still represent their constituents?
Yes, he's entirely right. And what's important in this context is that we don't throw the... It's a terrible metaphor now I think about it, the baby out with the bathwater. But the simple truth is we have to retain the ability to do our job, and do our job in a way which the public accepts is fair and sensible and effective.
Will I write a little friend?
Of course, I give way.
It's making a very powerful case, and I, of course, having 3 children, fully support this move to help with maternity. But I would reiterate the case for people with relatives who are seriously ill or somebody who's died, because at the moment it's unbelievably stressful, Mr. Speaker, because one has to wait in order to be with that person to see if somebody on the other side is also in the same boat, so one can be prepared.
Thank you. That's my last intervention, Mr. Speaker, because I'm going to finish in about 10 seconds. But to say very simply, this is a massively important issue. We will carry it, I hope, nem con tonight, but understand it's not the end of this reform. It will lead to a whole series of reforms which are right and proper for this House and will improve on our Parliament. I commend this to the House.
Thank you.